Welcome back to Rustic Woodlands. Today I'm going to be turning a cup or a pencil holder for my wife for Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's 2022 and the wife is wanting something for her work desk to put her pens and pencils in. So we're going to turn that on the lathe today. Okay, so what I've started out with here today is a piece of cedar. I was off a project I did or cut off or something. And I'm just going to round it out, then I'm going to make a cup out of it. You can see here I've got it round. I'm going to put a tin on the end of it so we can mount it in the jaws and chuck. I'm going to take it off, see if it'll fit in the chuck. Here's the chuck. I'm going to see if it fits. If it does, and we'll go ahead and remount it. Nope, gotta go smaller. Doesn't quite fit. This is a chuck. I'm going to put it between the chuck and the center point. Okay, what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to cut this off here to make it fit into a cup rather than a vase or a vase. So I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. As you can see, I've cut it off. I'll use that for another project. So now I can come in here and start making a cup out of it. I'm gonna leave these natural holes in it. It's just the way I like to do things. There's a couple ways of hauling this out. I found easiest to change this out. I'm using this to measure to see how deep I need to go. I'm going to have limited travel, so I have to extend it out a couple times. I want to go about that deep. I go on this route, I actually have a deep hole enough, big enough that I can actually hollow it out and make it where you can use it. I'm gonna hollow this out now. I'm one of those people that'd rather make my wife something rather than get buying her something for Valentine's Day or whatever. I appreciate it more and I enjoy doing it. What I'm going to do here is just round the edges off, make them smooth. See, I got the holes in it. If you can see my finger through the holes there, I just like it. It's natural. I'm going to leave that in there. It's just for pencils. I'm not going to put any water or nothing in. It's just for something to put our pencils in at work. See, it's about 3 inches deep. I might go a little bit deeper with that. Yeah, that's more than deep enough for a pencil or pen. I'm going to take the tool rest off and sand it down a little bit and make it look nicer. I'm going to use some, that's like 60 goodness to it, or that it's 120 grit sandpaper. I like to work with cedar. It smooths out really smooth and nice. It doesn't leave a lot of sandy marks on it, and it just is soft. And once you stain it, it turns really bright and shiny. And it smells really nice when you're turning it. You see, she wants that a little more angled, so I'll probably flip it over and try to get a more angle on the back side. Let me sand it out a little bit more. Don't do that. I'm gonna try a new technique. This is just still wool, and they said you can use it for sanding. I want to see what the difference is. I've never tried it before. It's my first time. That does a pretty nice job. Leaves it nice and smooth. Cool. I like it. Always learning new techniques. I'm gonna flip this over and try to do the other side. See here, I just got it nice and round, big enough for a couple pencils in it. I'm going to cut the end off of it, put a little more roundness on the bottom. Be ready to stain. I have a wedge. This is a wedge I've made for tools like this. I can use a wedge instead. spot here to sling it off the lathe, so I got to take my time and not get it too small and finish it out by hand. There we go. Just a little bit of sandpaper here to make it smooth it out. It's nice and smooth now. There we go. I just want to cut that off. There you go. I got a cup. Otherwise, pencil will fit in it. Okay, so what I've decided to do for this is I'm going to put tung oil on. I've never tried tung oil. It's available at the local hardware. Actually, I got this at Ollie, so it's really cheap. And it's supposed to be good for enhancing. It says supposed to not dark anything, but it's supposed to be used applications. So I want to try this, see how it looks on this. I may use it for other projects. And by doing it this way, you can see the natural colors come out in it. I like to put a piece of wood under it just to keep the finishes from dripping on the lathe and it causes issues later on. Now let me see how this tung oil looks on this. I'll turn the lathe on as slow as I can get it, and it'll sit there and rotate. And we'll see how the natural colors come out in this wood. Kind of cool here this morning in Plant City, Florida. It's about 62 degrees, which is cool, and these finishes they like to be about 70 or better. So my little shop is not heated, and I'm dumping this stuff everywhere. There you go. You can start seeing the colors come out. I'll rub these holes in with it off just to make sure it's getting down in the holes real good. This just protects the wood, especially what it's going to be used for. Because I leave the holes and all this really pretty. I like the knots and natural looks. I hate paint. I'm going to dump a little bit on the inside and roll it around. Fill the hole that had the natural hole in it. Keep it from going everywhere. There you go. There you go. There's your cup. All right, I've got some new sound equipment. Hopefully it's working a little better. I'm trying to learn these cameras. But that's a little pencil holder I made, and I want to wish my wife a very happy Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022. Have a good day.